Hey everybody, yes I am. It's just Fawn82. I am back. I apparently forgot how to speak English while we were away, but that's fine, because I've never been great at that to begin with. A friend of mine was commented on one of the videos, you know, please tell me that I'll be actually switching this all over, like all the walls and stuff here, so it'll all be the stone brick. And I'm like, yes I am. It's going to bother me until I do, so I will fix that eventually. So, but that's something we'll worry about next time, I suppose. Let's see. I should go down there and add in that little block. Or blick, as I was about to say. That little blick down in there. I forget how to words, okay? Wordsing is hard. Or perhaps words is hard. But, yeah. Anyway, we're doing well. I definitely like how this is coming along. Let's see. Alright, go down here and have a couple of layers on this. Noise in the background is, of course, Angelique Damon getting ready to cook food because they're both starving. It's been a busy night. D&D and all that. So we got cheese. But, I never make any pretext of hiding the fact that I am a nerd. There's no reason to. So, I definitely enjoy me some D&D. What can I say? Everyone likes nerdy habits. And, phew. I mean, I personally consider sports to be a very nerdy habit. I mean, it's got stat blocks, it's got, you know, their entire system, the scorecards. You got to keep track of, you know, per hits or, you know, average number of touchdowns and etc., etc. I mean, it's a completely nerd habit. It is, you know, so astoundingly nerd. I don't understand why people don't see that. Funny thing is, most of my friends are aware of that fact too. Even the ones who are, you know, sports enthusiasts are like, oh yeah, I love nerding out over sports. Alright, I did that stupid. Because it's very obviously... Well, sports weren't originally designed for, you know, nerds or whatnot. What sports were originally created for, and they were created, is, or at least the sports we play today, they were created, mostly as ways to keep the middle class working force young people in shape to do heavy lifting so that the rich wouldn't have to do it themselves. That's why they started making children do sports in public schools and, you know, England, or, you know, having sports in general. They were supposed to keep you in shape for your job of hard work and heavy lifting while they were well off. And that's pretty much what it still comes down to. You pay, or you work, you know, well, it's a little bit different now. You work really hard in order to earn money to go to a sports game, which you pay them a metric buttload for the ticket. So now, instead of being raised to, or now instead of being trained like, you know, some sort of circus performer to exercise, that way they can eat healthy, or that way they can, you know, stuff themselves, you're paying them money so that they can stuff themselves. It's taking out the middleman. For them, at least. And we don't exactly have landed gentry or anything anymore, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's major corporations or multimillionaires out there doing their absolute best to get their hands on your money. It's, you know, exactly the same thing, just one fewer steps now. There you go. And I'm not saying sports are bad. I'm not saying sports are only for stupid people. I used to love playing sports, but then again, I'm stupid. So, you know, that's probably a bad example. But, no, I used to love playing sports. I used to love playing football or baseball or anything, actually. Calvin ball. Calvin ball was great. It's just a bit confusing to pick up. You'd have to look that one up, kids.
Anything but volleyball.
Yeah, anything but volleyball is fun to play. Volleyball, the only reason volleyball exists is to watch girls jumping around in tight pants. Or in their bikinis. That is the only reason it exists. And I support volleyball. I do, wholeheartedly. I mean, granted, there's also volleyball with guys in tight pants, and that's equality. That is equality at its finest. I don't watch that because those are none of the bits I like in tight pants. Those are all of the bits I don't want to see in tight pants and so I avoid it. And I go, oh, I have those. I don't like that. It's not sexism if it's true. Actually, no. Most of the time it is sexism if it's true, because you're not supposed to say things that are sexist but true. Which, you know, sorry, most guys are still assholes. Not all. But, you know, it's one of those things of, I default when I meet a guy, go, this guy's probably going to be an asshole. Until I'm proven otherwise. But I do try and generally give people the benefit of the doubt and not go with that. But it's just one of those, if I go out to a bar and I see a guy talking to women, I think, this guy is full of himself and a dick. It's not always the case, but that's my default point of view on the matter. Because this guy's probably a dick. More often than not, I am right. But still. Like, I've always been the guy who goes out with female friends when they go to bars. That way I, you know, can keep them safe. And it's like, you know, just looking at a guy, when you're the, you know, when you're the guy friend, they have that, or who's there with the women, the initial thought going through their mind when they see you is, how much, or how can I show this guy up to make these women leave with me? Or this woman leave with me? And it's an asshole move, but you know that's what's going on through his head. That, or, you know, he's obviously not with them in a romantic way because he's a fat guy. So what are my chances here? And that's true. But, you know, it's just kind of, I don't know, I can, generally speaking, spot those people at a distance. I know it. I'm a guy. I have no issue whatsoever, but, you know, understanding, yes, you want to hit on a pretty girl. This is what you are designed to do. You are designed to hit on, or you are designed to try and want to, you know, flirt with and have sex with pretty women. This is what nature has told you to do. That is fine. You know as well as I do why I'm here. One of these girls is going to get stupid drunk and make bad decisions. That's why they had me come along. I'm here to keep her from making those bad decisions, and since I am the nice guy friend, I will not step in to be that bad decision. Because I'm not an asshole. And kind of, I'm not going to let anything happen. You should know this. If you try and come in here, you're an asshole. But they do anyway, because that's what nature tells them to do, and it's kind of a, well, bye, asshole. Yes. That's a good, ladies, if ever you're out at a bar and a guy just starts hitting on you, even though you're there with a male friend, even if you're not there on a date with him, he's an asshole. Just remember that. He knows you're with someone. He doesn't care if that guy you're with is either your male friend or your boyfriend. He is just there to try and have sex with you. Nothing else matters. I hate to give generalizations like that, but it's true. Let's see, does falling 4 hurt me? A little. But not too much. And I'm psychotic now. Doop, doop, doop. This is the part where I made a mistake, though. Ow. But this is what I should have done. But that's not going. If you're there with a guy friend, and a guy starts hitting on you, he is an asshole. That's it. I mean, yeah, because there are two he knows that guy knows the reason you're there is probably because either A, you're good friends with these women and it's important to you, or, you know, that they're safe, or B, you like one of them and he doesn't care. That's another thing. You're not going to generally run into that unless one of those guys likes you. Let's be honest, ladies, you should know this. If you do know it and you're still, you know, hanging out with him and being kind, and, you know, basically imposing upon him, stop it. Stop it. Tell him you don't like him that way, allow him to move on. Don't be a bitch. Now, that's not to say there aren't generally male friends. And you can have a male friend without it being the reason. It's not impossible. But those should be, those are situations where you should be, or you are probably aware of it from the beginning. The guy just isn't interested in you, which does happen despite the fact that men are basically retarded. Or, you know, he's, well, you know, a gay friend, or he's in a relationship, something like that. There are usually key identifiable factors to this. I need more of those. I guess I'll have to... Nah, damn it. Alright, so. That's probably going to be more than enough. Alright. Yeah, in those situations, there are usually key factors that are easily identifiable, and you can tell. If not, yes, the guy probably likes you. And seriously, just, you know, I hear all the time, well, you know, I'm his friend, and, you know, I care about him, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, where the hell did all these come from? How did they make it out of the chicken machine? Seriously, what the fuck happened? I don't understand this. Well, time to kill a bunch of chickens. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. And there are key but ask around. Ask to make sure if you have even a slight doubt. Because that guy doesn't deserve it. He's not a bad guy. Yeah, a lot of those chickens... I wonder if I wonder if I'm shunting him out of the chicken machine through there. It's not impossible. Well, let's see. Ask around. Someone might know. And you know what? If you are not interested in that guy that way, that is completely cool, and that is nothing you should feel bad about, because sometimes you don't like someone like that. That's all there is to it. There's nothing to, you know, feel horrible about. But, you know, if you are aware he likes you, stop it. Just tell him, no, it's not going to happen. And if he continues hanging on, then either he's just your friend, or he's really kind of sad. That's all I can say. I've never actually been friend-zoned before, as far as I know. But I'm told by many a man it is a very sad, sad feeling. Alright. Let me see. Shift. There we go. This should be easy enough. I've actually been the guy who goes out with female friends because I respect my female friends and like them and want them to be safe. I've never been, you know... The hell? Huh. Well, but I've never actually been friend-zoned. I guess I'm lucky in that respect. God damn, we're actually running low on coal. I'll just have to make charcoal. Oh, that was... No, that was good. Anyway, let's see. Definitely... Almost... Well, let me sleep and then we'll take a look at how it looks. I'm not even sure why that rant came up. Oh well. Bloop. Let's stay in. Or sleep in the bed. Let me see something. Alright, so that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 wide. So if I wanted to make it a little thinner, I could just take one off each side. Because I'm considering making it, Look more like an actual window and maybe putting in a bottom ledge. Let's do that and see how it looks. And, you know, around the outside here. I guess that usually comes from me knowing a lot of guys who... Well, anyway, it's Valentine's Day, so... I'm not particular... Oh, that actually does look better, I think. Did I put in... No, I didn't put one in here. There. Yeah, I like the way that looks. That looks much better. Especially because it's an even number, and that will appease the OCD. Let's take a look at it from the outside, and then we'll call it. No, there's not, you know... most guys are jerks. The ones that aren't, be nice to them, I think is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I like how that looks so far. I've got to put windows in on that side, obviously. And I'm going to build a couple bridges, and I've got to fill in that gap because, god damn it, I feel stupid now. But it'll look pretty good. And like I said, I might build a bridge or two back and forth just because. And add it, you know, randomly. And then we'll start work on things like filling in... Well, let me do a little bit of work here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see how it'll look with a stone brick facade. Which, of course, means, you know, false front. Which, I don't think that's actually... I think that's a French word, not Latin, so... I know I babble on a lot. Anyway, we're going to call it here, guys. I hope you are all enjoying this, and we'll see you next time. So, till then, peace out.